Hey guys, welcome to Overgrowth Mods Spotlight with me, Jack Morris from Man on Fire Films. So this week we are taking a look at three separate things. Once again, we're not in space anymore. In fact, we are in a very low FPS mountain, but I had to spotlight this level because it's really, really pretty. But expect some FPS drops throughout because this level does not run the best it could while capturing, but it's still well worth playing. It's called Giant's Wake by Steel Raven 7. I could not work out for the life of me which one was the level name and which one was the creator. This is, yeah, Giant's Wake. We're also going to look at a character and a weapon, as seems to be pretty standard these days. So let's take a look at the character we're going to look at, which originally, and I'm disappointed I don't get to do this, was going to be this. Makaru frog. It's a frog, and I really, really wanted to spotlight it, but unfortunately it didn't work. It crashed the game when I spawned it. So instead we're going to look at Corbin 3's Fox. Hopefully this won't crash the game. It will, however, stop it for a little bit, as generally spawning in characters does. Double click, Control-Shift-P, double click on Turner, is that his name? Turner? Yeah, and delete. There we go. Let's take a look at this model and then we'll spawn in the web. Now, the first thing you'll notice is this is quite low res. This is more like paint painted onto a mannequin than an actual character model, but I liked it nonetheless because it's a fox and foxes are cool, and it looks cool from behind when you can't notice that it doesn't have any eyes, but still, the animation quality is pretty high. It's higher than that girl anyway when it comes to climbing, but I do believe this is just a reskin of a rabbit than an actual original model. It's still cool and works pretty well, so let's take a look at the weapon we're going to look at today. Now, I'm sure what you guys saw there was the weapon next to the character model, which I'll show you in a sec. We're not actually going to use that one. Obviously, this character... wow, my speech is not great. This character model was made by Corbin 3, and we're not going to take a look at his sword, because I feel like I should try to mix things up a little bit. And as much as I'd love to use the wooden stick this week, we're not going to. We're going to take a look at MeatX's weapon pack here, but we'll probably only end up taking a look at a few of his weapons. So let's take a look at this, which hopefully won't crash the game, because a couple of things like to, and then we're going to jump into this level and take a look around. Awesome, it didn't crash it, and yeah, so this is, okay, the character animation for holding this sword, not great. His hands are not holding on to that. I don't know, maybe the character's gloves are made out of glue or something, who knows. That can be considered a critique of this model. The hands do not bend. He also does not appear to be actually holding the sword as much as it is just embedded in his hand. Oh well, it'll work. It appears to be a two-handed sword as well. Let's take a look at this. Quite pretty level. Yeah, pretty, but it doesn't seem to be like the level creator did much in the way of that. It seems to be just a standard level path. Alright, let's go kill some rabbits, I guess. Am I fighting these guys? Yeah. Low FPS! You get stabbed in the throat in low FPS. Are there any more enemies around? I'm not really sure how long this level is, but we'll take a look at it nonetheless. I will say... Oh, I didn't really take a look at the sword, did I? Yeah, that's not the highest res sword in the world either. I guess this can be considered the lowest low-res episode. Have some of that! Damn it. This always happens. I gotta stop trying to throw stuff. I'm not good at it. Ah, my neck. No, 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 no. No, don't hit me with that. Don't hit... Ow. Ow. Alright, take two. Oh yes, shit, there was somebody who said there was a button I could press to come back to life, which is going to be really handy. I forgot my weapon. Alright, try take three. Let's get this again. Yeah, we'll try this weapon a couple of times and then try the other one. You know what, actually, I kind of want to know what weapon this is. So, what button, rather, this is. So let's kill this fox. This sentence I've said a few times in my life. No, he's not dead. No, he's not dead. Break your neck. Come on, break your neck. Okay, was it? I'll just select sport, it's easier. Oh, wow, that killed the FPS. Okay, was it X? Yes, okay, so X will bring your character back to life. That's interesting. I do appear to have... Never mind, I thought I'd lost my sword, but I haven't. This is going to make doing levels a little bit easier because I really hate repeating the same stuff over and over again. Okay, so we're going to get through this without throwing the weapon. I think that should be a good place to start. Alright, let's... I'm sure there was a rabbit around... Ah, there he is. Okay. In the throat! Yeah, you just got fenced, bitch. Alright, and we'll kill this guy the same way. Again, the resolution on these particular models this week aren't great. Wow, I love the blood in this game. It's just so, it's so beautiful. As you can see, the FPS is really starting to drop. When I jumped into this level to take a look around prior to recording, the FPS was okay, but still very unstable. We're still jumping up and down. That's because there's a lot going on in this level, and Overgrowth isn't the most stable game in the world. But still, I thought it was worth spotlighting even with the lower FPS. Alright, let's get up on this thing. Oh, crap. That was a bad jump. Bad jump. Alright, let's see what's up here. Now, a couple of people were saying that I couldn't climb while holding swords. I referenced this a couple of weeks ago by proving that you could. And then a few people on that episode commented that it's only two-handed swords that you can't climb with. This is new information. I wasn't using a two-handed sword when I tried to climb in the previous episodes, but still, this appears to be true. Apparently, you can't climb while holding a two-handed weapon. Which honestly doesn't make sense since my character can climb with one-handed swords, but can't climb while holding a two-handed sword in one hand for some really bizarre reason. But we'll test this out just to sort of verify it. So yeah, I'm holding down the climb button, it's not working. Let's drop the sword, prove I can actually climb this. Yes. Okay, so two-handed swords you cannot climb with, which admittedly makes zero sense considering I can climb while holding two swords in both hands, etc. But I guess, you know, alpha is alpha, and it's clearly not. They clearly haven't put enough thought into that just yet, but I'm sure that'll be patched at some point to either make it so you can only climb while having a hand free, or you can climb with... Whoa! Jesus Christ, Team Rocket's blasting off again. Holy shit! That guy went flying. Alright, this guy has a weapon, and now he doesn't anymore. But this sword's pretty overpowered, actually, which is handy for me trying to do this level. I'm sure we'll take a look at some of the other weapon models if I manage to do this level second try, not first try, because I died the first time because I'm an idiot who throws his sword. Again, I really do like these sort of scale the mountain levels. It really does add a, you know, sort of level of epicness to the level. Like if I go over here after killing this guy, they need to sort of going up steps in this game. So if you take a look at the view up here, you can see, oh no, no, oh, damn it, no, 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 no. Okay, we're good. We're good. It's all good. Just minor setback. It was merely a setback. I wish I could go up steps quite normally in this game. Then again, like I said, alpha is alpha, and these things are to be expected. Alright, let's take a look at the view. You know, climbing a mountain really does give this just level of epicness that I really, really like about this game. I imagine I only have one or two more people to kill. Now, this is apparently a pretty short level, just a couple of killing people. Okay, two people. In the face! In the face! In the face! Oh, you Jesus Christ! What am I made out of? Is this character model, maybe? He's just super powerful or something like that. Alright, let's see, where'd that other guy go? Here he is, and you died. Yeah, I am really powerful. Holy shit. What weapon was that? Oh, it's the standard cleaver. Alright, so that's the level. Let's take a look at some of the other weapon models here and see how they perform on the enemies, and then I think we'll wrap it up. Short level, like I said, the texture on these models is not great. I wouldn't say it's the highest thing. I mean, obviously, the clear one is that the fox is lacking eyes here, which is kind of a big deal. I mean, eyes, you kind of need eyes. Eyes are kind of, like, essential. So let's, take a look at some of these weapons. I might even be able to dual wield, but I doubt it. Alright, let's drop that and take a look at... Yes, green katana. Gotta see the green katana. Hey, it's like a glass sword from Oblivion, and I think Skyrim, glass weapons in Skyrim. I don't know. Not really relevant right now. This is obviously... I think this is a one-handed sword. Maybe it's two-handed, because I don't seem to be able to climb with it. Oh well, I think we'll find out when I go into combat here. I wouldn't have pegged it as a two-handed weapon. It's really small for that. Alright, let's try this. That didn't really tell us much. You can stab with both the weapons. Well, I don't think the one-handed weapons will be one-hit kills. Hard to really say. Let's fight one more guy, and then we'll see if this is truly a two-handed weapon. In fact, let's just reset the level and try it out on these intro guys. I'm gonna go ahead... Well, hang on. Yeah, I guess it's two-handed, because I can't dual wield, so either this is two-handed or this is two-handed. We'll find out. I guess all the weapons are two-handed, which is weird. I wouldn't have said the other two weapons sort of make sense. This especially does not make sense being two-handed. Also, texture quality... this is just a black shape. This is not, it's not great, models here. Still, it's, you know, impressive enough, and, it's still better than anything I can do. But yeah, these all appear to be two-handed, one-hit kill weapons. Let's try and get a throw kill to wrap this up. Not the highest quality weapons this week, this is bound to happen, you know, I'm not going to spotlight only good modifications of the game. But still, you know, it's still a lot better than I could do, but I feel like critiquing them is the best way to make them improve. So let's throw this. Hey! That was awesome. It hit him in the head and kind of knocked him over. Alright, there's a couple of things I'd like to talk about before we wrap this video up. I've said this before and I'll say it again. There have been comments of why don't I spotlight actual modifications to the game, such as the flying mod, and I think there's one that makes the game top-down. They don't work! They don't work in the current version of the game. Hardly any mods do. The SUM launcher is pretty much the best tool for this because it keeps mods up to date and makes sure they're compatible with the current version of the game, at least in most cases. There are a couple that still don't work. But relatively speaking, nearly every mod on the actual forums is for an older version of the game, and it just won't work in this game. The flight mod in particular is a great example of that. Does not work in the current version of this game. Just won't work. Only works in, I think, 1.8.9, or maybe even lower than that, higher than that. Yeah, but for the point is, if it's not in the SUM launcher, odds are I'm not going to be able to spotlight it. But I do my best to try and draw attention to stuff that's awesome, like weapon mods and character models. I mean, again, they're low res, but these weapons and models are still awesome, and this level's pretty cool. Anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. Just, try to be aware that it's going to be mostly SUM launcher stuff until people put out new mods for this game. But I am keeping an eye on the forums to try and stay up to date on that stuff. Anyway, I really hope you've enjoyed this slightly shorter and more scatterbrained episode than normal of Overgrowth Mods Spotlight. If you have, please check us out on Facebook, Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter, follow me on Facebook, and check us out on our website. Also, make sure you subscribe. I've been Jack Morris from Man on Fire Films, and I shall see you next week with a much more high-energy episode, I promise. Goodbye, guys.